Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of tension or stress in your body to be released. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of relaxation and exhaling feelings of worry, tension, or stress. As you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of any feelings of tension in your body and give permission to yourself to let go of any of those feelings. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you are drifting to a different part of the world. I want you to imagine you're going back in time to the island or one of the islands on Hawaii, perhaps 300 or 400 years ago. And just imagine that you're there on that beach, a beach in Hawaii, and you're able to become aware of your surroundings. I want you to imagine standing in a beautiful, natural setting. Maybe you can see the ocean, hear the waves. Imagine being surrounded by the beauty of nature at a time where there was nothing to spoil it, no buildings, no hotels, just nature. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you can hear the sounds of birds singing, maybe the rustling of leaves in the wind. Maybe you can hear the gentle breaking of the waves, the feeling of sand beneath your toes. And just continue to breathe in and breathe out, feeling like you're breathing in a resourceful feeling of relaxation and exhaling feelings of tension or stress. And I want you to imagine that in different parts of the world there was different cultures. Some were tribal, some were civilized. But I want you to imagine in almost every culture, humans have been humans, and humans are emotional creatures. And therefore, in different cultures, it's been useful to have different ways of letting go of energy and emotions that no longer serve an individual. And here you are on a Hawaiian beach. So I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Just imagine that you are overhearing some chanting of a prayer. A particular prayer that maybe was useful in this environment as a way of letting go of the past and moving forward. Imagine they're saying it in a native language, but you're hearing it in your language. Because all words just translate into meanings, and it's the meanings that create an experience. And I will say the words. And as I say the words, I want you to imagine what it would be like for you to say the same words, but coming from you and directing them at whoever is necessary to create change. That's right. breathing in and breathing out. As you overhear this prayer that I will translate and convert for you to experience whatever you experience. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And just imagine you're able to get the essence of these words and allow your unconscious mind to repeat them on a loop. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Just 4 short sentences that you can just repeat. But repeat with a particular intention. Focusing on each phrase, each word, and allowing the meaning and the intention behind them to sink deeply into your subconscious mind. I am sorry. As you repeat this phrase to yourself, tap into a feeling, a sense of humility. Maybe thinking of things you may have done or said in the past that, with the benefit of hindsight, you'd rather you didn't. Take full ownership of any mistakes, any fault, any consequences that you may have had. As you continue to say the word, I am sorry. If it's aimed at a person, imagine seeing the face of that person. Imagine holding eye contact with that person and saying the word, I am sorry. Words can be words, but words can project emotions. So continue to say those 3 words, I am sorry. And notice that eventually it connects with a feeling. Maybe that feeling is remorse, acceptance, regret. Allow whatever you feel to be what you feel. I am sorry. You can change the tonality. This is just in your mind. Imagine whispering it. I am sorry. Maybe saying it louder. I am sorry. Say it gently. Say it intently. And notice the emotions that come up for you. As you continue to say those 3 words, I am sorry. Now it's time to move on to 3 new words. Please forgive me. Repeat this phrase to yourself, tapping into a feeling, a sense of compassion, and generally asking for forgiveness. And maybe you're asking yourself for forgiveness, or the image, the representation of a person. I want you to get a sense that you can keep saying the words, please forgive me. You can say it fast, please forgive me, or slow, please forgive me. And notice that when it's said in different ways, it has different meanings. And notice the feelings that you feel. Certain things are being released. Again, take full responsibility for any harm that you may have caused other people, yourself, the consequences. And just get a sense that something's changing. You're taking all the wisdom from the past, but also thinking about a future where you take responsibility, become better, wiser, and then say the words, thank you. Notice how many different things it can mean just by having the emphasis on different words. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As you repeat this phrase to yourself again and again, you can direct it at yourself, the people in your life that matter the most or have helped you the most. But the real power comes from being able to thank those people that weren't trying to help you. Maybe these are the people that caused you pain, distress. But they also taught you things about boundaries. You became wiser, more careful, more cautious. I want you to accept the suggestion that if you can thank those that wished you ill harm, you're able to take the gratitude, the value from any situation. The fact that you're alive right now is a reason to be grateful. Whatever you've gone through, perhaps you've learned from, sometimes something big, sometimes something small. The more grateful you are for what's happened in your life, the more wisdom and value you can extract from it. As you keep saying the words, thank you, feel the sense of gratitude, deep appreciation. Tap into all the blessings in your life, the big things and the small things. Just get a sense that your world is expanding. And then let's tap into a feeling of connection and compassion as you say the words, I love you. Repeat this phrase to yourself again and again. I love you. And the most important love that you can give is self-love. So imagine saying the words from yourself to yourself. I love you. And true love is accepting that you're not perfect, but choosing to love anyway. As you continue to say the words, feel that sense of love and compassion for yourself and then direct it at others. Who do you love? Maybe think of the people that love you and imagine saying the words back. Or perhaps you could even find compassion for the people that seem less significant. Because if you can find that sense of love and compassion for maybe things, entities, people, situations, notice that this is designed to serve you. When you expand your feeling, your sense of love that you give, you open a portal to receive. How can you forgive yourself if you don't forgive other people? How can you be grateful for the good things if you're not also grateful for life's lessons and setbacks? And the more you love yourself, the more capacity you have for love for other people, and the more you can find love for those people that may not even think about you. You're opening up a doorway for more love to come back to you as you entertain an idea that forgiveness and reconciliation and gratitude and love enrich the quality of your life. It doesn't matter which order you say them, or if you say them all in one go. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But as you say the words, imagine yourself surrounded by a warm and loving energy that wraps around you like a blanket and fills you with a sense of peace and harmony. Allow yourself to feel completely immersed in this energy, accepting that it is healing and transformative. You're able to let go of pain, anger, resentment, bitterness. And in doing so, you open up the possibility of wonderful feelings for you to enjoy, an incredible quality of life that perhaps you didn't even realize was possible for you. Now imagine yourself focusing on a particular person or a situation in your life. Maybe that you feel needs healing or forgiveness. And harness the power of your imagination to visualize this situation or person in your mind. And repeat the words, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. As you say the words and you direct the energy of love and forgiveness towards them, notice that something changes in you. As you continue to focus on this situation or person, allow yourself to feel a sense of release and letting go. Feel any negative emotions or energies just dissolving away, replaced by a sense of peace and harmony. Imagine returning to a sense of being back there on that beach, but feeling that something has changed, shifted, altered in you. You feel lighter, freer, more aligned, more connected. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. You can't change people, but you can change your reaction to other people and how you think about people of the past, which opens up new opportunities for new positive relationships, friendships in the future. As you let go of the energy that's been holding you back, you open up powerful energy that can be drawn towards you. Just breathe in and breathe out, feeling like you're letting go of any stress and tension, and really connecting with that feeling of forgiveness, acceptance, gratitude and love as you feel at peace and connected with yourself. Imagine you're no longer on the beach, but you're listening to myself firmly in the present, wherever you are right now. And maybe if you want to drift off to sleep, that's exactly the right thing to do. But if you wish to awaken, I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You can choose to awaken, or you can choose to drift off into a deep sleep. Whatever is right for you in this situation, your unconscious will decide for you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.